So Jimmy gets me and we make a proposal to the city. He said, no, we don't give surplus property to neighborhood groups. So after a long and hard fight, the community ended up purchasing the fire station.
For $500.
500 bucks.
The second oldest fire station in the city.
It's the home of Westside Housing and the home of Legal Aid.
Jim White, he did it.
He was an unusually bright, chain-smoking, beer-swilling person that could do almost anything. He created Who, and he was the father and probably the main source of energy and intellect for Westside Housing Organization throughout the years. Westside Housing is responsible for building multi-family affordable units. Families now have homes that are affordable and they're nice, safe, sanitary housing.
I know a lot of the initial work that the Westside Housing did was to help people who are aging in their homes, and Westside Housing helped preserve those households. And then, when they couldn't live in the house anymore, Westside Housing had posada. The old folks can then move in there, and then they get a higher level of care. So Westside Housing has really done great for the old folks in the community, and it's a sign of respect. Westside Housing is going to and is expanding into the Northeast, and that's got to be its new service area, its primary service area. It's already acquired that building at 8th and Woodland. It's going to provide some housing, and it's going to have a little bit of office space for part-time Westside Housing staff. I'd like to see Westside Housing have a much larger presence there. We've got a couple of things going on right now. One, we have a national housing affordability crisis. People can't afford to pay the rent, they can't afford to buy homes. Wages have stagnated since the 1970s, cost of living and housing costs have gone up substantially. Westside Housing is going to have to step into that breach, to that crisis, and say, how are we going to have families have homes they can afford?
I'm Warren Adams-Levitt, Manager of Strategic Energy Initiatives at Westside Housing Organization. We at Westside Housing are very aware that utility bills can be a real challenge for people that are struggling with high housing costs. This is why we have installed solar panels on our senior apartment building, Posada del Sol, and why we plan to install panels on 2 additional buildings this year. We call for utility companies and corporations to work with us to make solar energy available for everyone in Kansas City.